Hi guys, welcome back to Fresh Talk with me, your host, Jada Gyamfi, presented by Estela's Fresh Mex. And today I have a very special guest, one of my cutie little freshmen, Taylor Stremlow. Taylor, give us the rundown. Where you're from, you're obviously a freshman, position, and life goals.
Okay. My name is Taylor Stremlow. I'm, like she said, a freshman. I'm from Madison, Wisconsin. Shout out Madison. And
Boo Badgers. Sorry.
Oh, I'm like a guard position, and my life goals are to travel the world,
Ooh.
try foods from all over the world, play basketball, learn a lot about people and everything.
Yes.
That's my goal.
Period.
Yeah.
You are a little curious. I was telling Whit, shout out Whit. Woo!
Shout out Whit.
Taylor is our little curious freshman. So we had you're just so funny. So we had a event with like a bunch of donors and sponsors for our women's basketball team at the Hyatt Hotel. And I just look over and Taylor is just roaming around. They told us to like mingle and talk to people. She took it very seriously. She was just walking around to all different types of tables and groups, and she's just introducing herself, making conversation.
I met the mayor, so shout out to my boy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, he's the best.
Yeah.
He really is. I'm so excited you're here. Tell us what you're majoring in. Have you decided your major?
Business marketing.
Okay, period.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in Tippy yet?
No.
Oh, goodness.
But I've done some office hours in Tippy, and I got lost. Like, it all looks the same, every corner. So then I asked somebody that goes there, and she didn't even know. So
dang.
Then I asked another person,
and did
then
they know?
I found it. So
good.
Yeah, it was confusing.
I've never been there.
Oh. Well,
yeah.
If you want to go, I probably wouldn't know where to take you, but we could go.
Okay, so business marketing. Freshman. Did you take a summer class this summer?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that?
Entrepreneurship.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I remember this.
It was good. It was
good.
Nothing too hard.
Good. I love that for you. Did you get an A?
I did.
Oh, Taylor.
Both my parents are teachers. Shout out mom and dad. Get good grades.
Yep. Shout out them. Also, shout out all public educators.
Yep. We love you.
It's gonna be me one day, guys.
Yes. Shout out.
Put your kids in my class.
Yes.
I don't think you have control over that.
She'll teach them the right ABCs.
I will. Yes! Oh my god, you were one of the people.
Yes.
Guys, I don't know if any of you know this. There's a new ABC song that they're teaching our children. This is what we need to be concerned about. It's incorrect, and it's terrible. When your kids come to my class, we're learning ABCs the right way.
They will learn LMNOP.
Yep. LMNOP.
Every time.
You'll know there's a difference.
Yep.
We're downplaying our kids' brains.
Yep.
Anyways. Okay. Back to you.
Sorry.
So tell me about childhood, growing up. What got you into basketball? What made you fall in love with it?
Both my parents played basketball, and I have an older sister, and then we all just played like a bunch of different sports, but basketball is always like my favorite. I think in 2nd or 3rd grade, because I would play up with my sister's team, and then I got...
Okay, baller.
Yeah, and so then I feel like I fell in love with it at that time. But I think 6th or 7th grade is when I think 7th grade was when I just started like focusing on basketball. But
yeah.
Yeah.
What other sports did you play?
I played lacrosse.
What?
For 1 year. Okay. I don't know why that's the first sport I said. That was the shortest sport I played. I played basketball, volleyball, football, lacrosse, soccer.
Dang.
I tried tennis. I didn't like it. No, I was really bad, so I didn't like it. Of course. What other sports are there? Gymnastics.
Bowling? Dang, girl.
Yeah,
Did
I didn't do bowling, no.
No, you missed out.
Yeah. You bowled?
No, but, I was... No, yeah, I don't bowl. Okay. Well, I've always had my nails done, so I can't hold the ball the right way.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in a silly, goofy mood. Okay, so you played...
I painted my nails last night.
You did? You did it yourself? Wait, Taylor, they look good.
Thank you.
Did you do gel?
I have like a light in my room, and I was also doing a teeth whitening thing at the same time. So I was like, lots of LED in the room.
You are so funny. Okay, this is something I'm really excited to talk about because it got brought up today. We had media day and we did our team picture, and Sydney was talking about how someone asked who had the best shoe game. And she said she was thinking someone else, and she was like, well, probably Taylor, because Taylor used to have a shoe company. And along with the shoe company, you are just a person with many side quests. Like, you're always doing something new. You've been on TikTok singing and playing a ukulele.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and I feel like you're so similar to Kate in that way, where like you just do so many different things. You also, did you do slime as well? Do I remember that?
So yeah.
So you did slime as well. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Give us just a rundown of all the little things. There's so many. I find something new every single day.
Like businesses I've done, or just like or just like side quests.
I can't. You're 18, right?
Yeah.
She's opened multiple businesses. Give us a rundown of the businesses.
Okay, so I've sold candy. That was one of my first businesses out of my locker. And then I've sold shoes was the longest. I sold shoes for about 4 or 5 years. What? It was fire. And
sold shoes for about 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you sell your own shoes, or would you like buy and resell?
Buy and sell them and like paint them and everything. Yeah, since I was about in 6th grade, and it was all like grown men and like college age high school men that would do it. So I'd go to like events, and I'd be like a 6th grade girl, and I'd like trade with them and take their money. So
period.
Yeah, straight up. And then I sold gummy bears out of my locker because I was into couponing for a while, which is
oh my god, you are not real.
Like extreme couponing. Have you seen those? I thought that was super cool, and I like free stuff, so I followed the Instagram pages, and it was a coupon that like if you buy one, you'd get a ticket for a free one, and you just do separate checkouts. So I probably got like 150 bags of gummy bears. They called the cops on us. Walgreens. Yeah, it was funny. We were biking to all the different Walgreens in like the close radius, and then got a lot of gummy bears. It was a good deal too. It was like 1 bag for $3, 3 bags for $5. So yeah.
Your mom let you do all this?
Yeah.
She was aware?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Taylor.
So yeah, gummy bears, slime. Slime was a good biz. Good stuff.
I used to buy slime from people in middle school.
Yeah, I mean,
I spent good money on that stuff.
I know. People would. We'd put together little packages, like $20 a package.
Dang.
It was
Robbery.
good money.
Blind robbery.
I mean, my mom would buy the glue. I would get the profits.
Period. That's amazing.
Straight up. I'm trying to think what else.
So entrepreneurship was like nothing new for you. You took that class and you're like, I've been doing this, so.
Yeah, no. It was different. The class was different than I expected. That was more like starting your own like innovative stuff, whereas, I don't know, the businesses were all stuff people have already done. It's just like you add your own little twist to it.
Yeah.
So.
Fun fact, I actually took that class when I was in high school, just to let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got college credit for it, but then you had to like pay to get the college credit, and I was like, that's stupid. Why would I pay for college credit when I'm going to school for free?
Yeah.
So I didn't claim the college credit. Probably a really stupid idea. I should have done that.
I mean,
looking back, I just thought I was way too cool for school.
Yeah, I mean,
and now
who
I'm
wants
like
college credit? I mean,
right. Kids, if you're in high school, did you take college classes? God, you would just like what did
only a couple.
Did you ever do like nothing?
Yeah, I like doing nothing.
You're always doing something.
At home, I did a lot more nothing than I do. I feel like, yeah.
Well, I saw you also were creating some artwork on your TikTok.
I do like doing art. I like woodworking, and
I literally cannot even sit here with you right now.
I took woodworking in high school. I was a TA, and then I took Woods 1 and Woods 2. So I made some cool stuff in there. I built a treehouse one time, but it wasn't that good of a treehouse. It was just like a little treehouse. But I built a bookshelf and then bought books from thrift stores for like a couple months for my library. So, and I got a stamp on Etsy, so now I have a library at home.
Oh my god.
It's fun.
Where do you get which parent do you get this from?
A mix of both.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Did your sister and brother partake in this? Like, were they in on the business with you?
No. I did actually get my brother into it, but then my parents kind of vetoed it because he was, I don't know, he didn't have enough money to, and he wasn't as good as me at it. Sorry, Will. But, yeah. Yeah. I got scammed one time.
By who?
I did. All my money got stolen. I was 8th grade year, Spanish class. I realized my money was gone, and then I started crying, and I left. That was my one bad experience.
Did they take it out of your bag or something, or?
No, so it's like on Instagram. Pretty much how it works. I'll give you a little shoe reseller rundown. So,
please.
Like I said, I was young, and like I had just started, maybe it was 6th or 7th grade actually, and I was like super excited because it was someone with like 9,000 followers, and they like messaged me or like, hey, I'll buy this pair of shoes off you. I was like, okay, cool. And they're like, but because I have way more followers than you, like you have to ship the shoes first and then pay, which is called GUA, is gift upon arrival. So you send the money when the shoes get there. And so I was like, okay, great, whatever. And then I was super excited. It's really sad. And then I shipped the shoes, whatever, and now I know what to look for. Like, those obvious telltale signs. It was not a real valid account, like, whatever. But I shipped the shoes. This is actually a really bad story. And then he blocked me, and then I was like, I realized at school that he blocked me. I kept reloading the page because I was like, hey, did the shoes get there? Like, can you send the money? Because it was, like, the only pair of shoes I had at the time when I was just starting. And then he blocked me. And I was like freaking out. And then it was...
This is bringing up trauma for you!
Let me take a sip of my drink. And then, this is so bogus. There's a high school kid. If you're out there watching this, you really traumatized me.
Clearly.
But I bounced back for real. And I'm on top now, so. And then he had his friend message me saying, hey, I know the guy that took your shoes. I'm going to go pretend to, like, get them from him. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. He was like, I forgot what he said. He's like, I'm going to go confront him about it. And so I was like, of course. I mean, it's so dumb. But I was like, oh, awesome, thank you. And then the guy, like, I don't know, he said he was on the way to meet him, and then he, like, sent me a video, and it was, like, both of them, like, laughing, and they were, like, then he blocked me, too, I think. I was just like, why would you do that? It was so mean. And so I never got my shoes. But I learned a good lesson that day. And
oh, my God.
Yeah, I've had good business since then, you know.
Good.
Never ran into that. People tried to scam me, but I, like, knew what to look for, and...
It has to happen once. It's a canon event.
And I helped some of my, as I got older, like my junior, don't laugh, like my junior year, senior year, there was some younger people that, like, started selling shoes, and they would, like, message me and be like, hey, do you think I should do a deal with this guy? I'm like, no, like, he looks suspicious, so I got to help the youth, you know.
Oh, my God.
My experiences.
You're just a master of all trades. I'm really sorry that happened to you.
Thanks. So,
but I'm glad you have to go through it to grow through it.
Yeah, you do.
And now you're on the come up. Do you have any businesses yet in the dorms? I feel like you would make a lot of money in the dorms. You know, people, they get desperate, you know.
I know. No, I don't have anything yet, but
it's in the works.
Yes. I did think of, no, I don't have anything yet.
Not yet?
We'll see. If you're in the dorms, keep your eyes out.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes out.
Keep your eyes
I mean...
Oh, you just make me laugh. Okay, so listen. So basically, back just the basketball thing. That was really fun, though.
Yeah.
Again, super sorry for your trauma.
No,
I feel like sometimes, a lot of the time when you tell stories like that, you're often brought to tears.
Yeah.
And that really scares me about you. Hopefully you're okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Every time you start telling a story, you're like, wait, that was actually really bad.
Yeah.
Now I'm crying.
I also cry when I laugh. And I, like, get teary-eyed when I laugh.
Dude, that's been happening to me so much recently.
Yeah. And I'm like, guys, I promise I'm not crying.
Like, not upset.
Laughing.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah. Thanks.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of you. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your deciding factor to come to Iowa besides when you came to visit? And obviously we were all super cool.
Yeah, I mean, everyone is super cool, and I think I actually got a notification yesterday that it was like a 1 year ago today or 3 years ago today of my visit, and it was the Penn State football game when they, like, all rushed the field.
Oh, yeah.
And I was there, and that was, like, one of my first visits, I think. I was like, that was 3 years ago.
That's how we get them. Hawkeye football, keep doing good things like that, because that's how we get recruits. Shout out the sweatshirt. Go freaking team. Beat Washington this weekend.
Let's go. But, yeah, that was so cool, but that's so weird that was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But, sorry, I got sidetracked. But,
it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, like, those first few visits I had everywhere, everything was, like, super exciting. Mm-hmm. And then, like, obviously eventually it gets like overwhelming, like talking to a lot of people, and then you just narrow it down, and then like just I think thinking about, like, I always looked forward to my calls with Coach Jay and Raina and all them, Coach Bluter, and not that I didn't look forward to the other calls, but it's like sometimes if I like had a long day, like I would want to talk to them, whereas like other coaches I'd be like, oh, can I reschedule, or like something like that. So once I started thinking about that, that's how I was feeling, I was like, okay, like that's kind of a tell sign that
you were so mature about it.
Thanks. You know, made a little pros and cons list. Had
oh
to.
My gosh.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Somebody
flashbacks.
gave me that tip. Yeah, I forgot who. I got a lot of good advice from
same
different people, which is cool.
Yeah. What was the recruiting process like for you? Because for me, that was like so long ago, because I'm so old and like an upperclassman and everything.
Jada says I make her feel old.
Yeah, you do. You really, really do. Like you and Callie especially.
Do I make you feel less old now than I did at the beginning since I got here? Do I still make you feel equally as old? If that makes sense.
Yes, it does make sense. Ooh. I think I still just feel really old. Okay. Like all of you guys, because like you guys come to practice and you're like so energized and so excited and like so giddy, and I walk into practice and I'm like I'm like, can I get 4 ibuprofen and a hot pack, and I also need to sit on the sideline in between every drill. I'm like, my bones just don't move anymore, and you guys are so like, especially you were like pump up girl, like everything I say Taylor's like, yeah, let's go, get loud. You make me giggle, but you do make me feel at least 30.
Okay, period.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like an old school hooper in like Europe, and then all the new people come, and it's like the 142-year-old, and everyone else is like 22. That's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's valid. So what were we talking about before?
So we were talking about recruiting. So what was that process like for you? Because I remember I like hated it. Like I didn't want to be on the phone all the time, and then like COVID happened, so I was like, oh, thank God I can just pick a school and say COVID rushed me into it.
Yeah.
But what was that like for you?
Well, I really liked it at first, especially.
Social butterfly.
I did like talking to people. I would get really nervous, though, like, especially when I was younger, like, starting talking to people, I didn't know what to say, and I don't know, it was just awkward silence. Sometimes I hate, like, that feeling that I'm, like, that I'm the one being, like, the burden of the conversation. Like, I'm the one that should be saying something, so that was not my favorite part. But, I mean, I feel like the visits were fun, always, and it's, like, I would always be nervous, like, for the visits, to hang out with the girls. I'm like, gotta be cool.
Dude. Oh, my God, it's so real. Like, you so picking out your outfit, you're like, oh, my God. Like,
okay, like, can't try too hard.
Yeah, like just something calm.
I was always trying to wear my cool shoes, so. That was it. Easy. A lot of people in basketball, like, shoes or style, so, like, that was an easy topic of conversation.
Look at you go.
Yeah, so.
You're so smart with it.
Yeah. So that was fun, and then I think, like I said, once it got later on and like I knew some schools that I for sure wasn't going to, then it got a little, like, if they would want to call me, and I'm like, I felt bad because I'm like, I knew I wasn't talking to them. So then at that point was when I would like cut the list down, but I also like felt super bad like telling people no, so I had to like call them. I called them all pretty much, and like, did you call? Yeah, my parents like were like, you should call. I'm like, it makes sense. Yeah. So I called, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't say that, but I was like, I had a script because I was like shaking, and so I was like, kind of read off the script, but I like, it was like bullet points, and I just like got my point across. Yeah. But that was my least favorite part.
Me too.
Did you have any horror story like?
Oh my God.
Should we save it for later?
I won't say the name of the school, but basically, and it's kind of like, it's part horror story, but also part like flex for Iowa. Right. So I basically called the school, obviously, and I was like, hi, like, I just wanted to let you know, like, today I decided to commit to the University of Iowa. I want to thank you for like believing in me, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, you're going to Iowa. We knew it was going to happen anyways. And that was the end of the conversation. Hung up.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Insane. Yeah.
Ew.
And I literally like, I was fine, like, saying no to people. Obviously, I felt bad, but I committed to Coach Bluter, and then in the same day I called everyone. So I was like riding the high of that. So I wasn't as sad. But after that one, I literally like, the phone clicked, and I was like, I was like, oh my God. I was like, they hate me. Like, this is so sad. I feel so bad. My mom was like, who gives up? And I was like, okay, period. But yeah, do you have one?
Yeah. Most of mine were good.
Good.
There was one that but also I'm really sensitive to that. Like, if they would have said literally anything semi-negative, I would have taken it really seriously. So one of the coaches was like, everyone was really cool and was like, wish you luck. Blah, blah, blah. If you ever need anything or decide, like, change your mind, feel free to give us a call. I was like, okay, that's cool.
That would have been nice to hear.
One coach that I was pretty close with was like, are you serious? Like, I'm really disappointed, honestly. Like, she's like, did something change? Because last time you came here, I thought, like, we totally,
oh my God, it's like a bad breakup.
And I was like, it's like, no, sorry. Aww. And then she was like, is there something, I forgot, she asked a question about, like, is there something that went wrong? Like, what could we do different next time? And I was like, well, I don't know. I didn't know what to say. I was just like, I think you're a great program, and I really appreciate all your time, but it's just, I feel like I was where I feel at home, and I'm sure, like, many people love your program, but, like, it's just not for me. And so I was just like, she kept asking me, like, why? And I was like, oh,
it's literally like being recruited is like being in a situationship. Literally, you're like, you feel like you're just leading people on, and you're like, well, do you want me? Do I want you? And then in the end, you have to just. It's like The Bachelor.
I was just gonna say it's like.
And then you have to break up with all these people. Yeah. That's the worst part. It's like, I like you, but like I don't see a future with us. Like that's literally what it's like. You're cool and all. Right. Like I really love your colors and the coaches and whatever, but like. I can't marry you.
It's not going to go farther than this. It ends here.
Yeah, the talking stage is over. That's exactly what it's like. It's so messed up.
It was fun while it lasted.
We made a lot of good memories, but this is the end. That's what it's like. It's so sad.
It is.
God, yeah. I couldn't. And like the day I committed, what grade were you in when you committed? Because I feel like.
Junior year.
Okay, yeah. Maybe I was. Oh, I was going into my junior year. Times have really freaking changed with recruiting. Yeah. People are like
early.
So early.
Yeah.
And then so late. It's like, whatever happened to just committing like sophomore, junior year?
I know. No, like there was a girl
like
in
beginning.
Some people in my grade like had committed not a couple months ago, because obviously we were in college, but right before they went to college.
I know. I was waiting to see where some of your teammates were going. Yeah. I watched. Well, actually. Cute little story. You know this probably. So Taylor and Tegan played against each other in high school in one game, and we were at what's the place? It has a beautiful hotel and it's on the water. Wisconsin, maybe.
Madison.
Yeah, because our coaches went to the game.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So and they didn't freaking take us. It was so rude. Anyways.
No. Okay, I was so nervous though, because they were like, yeah, we're coming, and some of the team might come. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, lovely for them to say that and not freaking bring any of us. We were like, what the hell? Yeah. Anyways, so we were like all in our hotel rooms, and we all like were watching your game on the YouTube live stream. And I was like falling in love with some girls on your team. Like I love Tegan is my child, my little baby, but I was low key rooting for you guys hard. I don't know why, but something about Verona. No, it was
our Verona, like. The vibes were there. Like everyone,
it was so vibey.
You know, it's those are my girls. Like, since
and who's the one girl on your team? I think
Reagan.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that is my girl right there.
That's my girl. Shout out Ray. I love you.
I could tell that you guys were like, oh, cool. Yeah. I could tell that you guys were like besties on the court, and I was like, yeah, I'm with her. I was like, Taylor, you're doing great, but let's freaking go Reagan every time. I was like, But that was really fun and cute. And I remember I had all my snacks that I took from the managers, and I was just posted up. Me and Gabby were watching your game. We were like, they're kind of good. Ooh. And Tegan did really well too. Who ended up winning?
Us.
Period. I picked the right team to cheer for. Let's go. Tegan,
that was
I'm glad
a fun game.
That you're here. Sorry for your loss. But what can I say? My Verona girls got it done.
V-Town, baby.
Okay, guys, my new obsession, Poppy. The flavor is so good, and it doesn't hurt my tummy, which is what I really like about it. It's good and healthy for your gut, and it tastes amazing. This is my favorite flavor, if you guys are wondering. It's Doc Pop, and another fan favorite is the orange creamsicle. But if you haven't tried it, you definitely should, because it's my favorite. So, freshman year, you got here.
Yes.
Are you okay?
I was just checking on the space. Okay, keep going.
What was your, welcome to college basketball moment?
College basketball moment.
Or if you had one.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I mean, there's just been a couple moments that I'm like,
dang,
can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's been a lot of little ones that is like, I mean just like the strongness,
the strength,
the strength of everybody, and like the practice dudes taking some hits that I'm like, dang,
brother,
that's a big boy.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, okay, our scout team this year is pretty good, but like my freshman year, they were insane.
Really?
Like literally insane. Long living legend, Sam Hildall, Big Sam. Oh my God, he was like 6'7", and like, you know, Sebastian. Like imagine Sebastian, but like 6'7". Like just disgusting. Like, I mean, and he just like, this is so much glaze. See, I know what the kids are saying, but he just had like such a finesse around the rim. Like it was ridiculous.
So why wasn't he in the NBA?
That's what I'm saying.
Sam.
The Lakers need a new center. Yeah. Like he would have cooked. He
was my
so
boy
good.
Sam for Bronny. I love Bronny though.
Bring him here.
That's my main.
Bring him here. But yeah, he was so good. And like, thankfully I never had to go up against him, but like he would just destroy Monica in practice. And Monica was like the best center in the nation. Yeah. It was ridiculous.
That's crazy.
And now we have Sebastian, who is also just, I mean, he's down there working.
Yeah.
Those boys. And Vance. Oh, God.
Don't get us started.
Don't get me started.
But yeah, so a lot of different little moments.
What was like the most surprising thing when you got here? Like what were you like, I don't know, just like.
Just about college?
Yeah.
Probably that, I mean, it sounds dumb, but just like you have to find everything out yourself. Like, even just like school supplies. Like I showed up to class and I was like, so why didn't my mom get me highlighters? Like, where is my stuff? And then I had to go get my stuff. No, I actually got it beforehand, but it was like, you had to really think about it and like prepare, and because you should go back to school shopping or something. So I had to do it by myself. I was like, dang.
Yeah, it's different.
So, yeah, so weird. And just like emailing people. I'm really bad at checking my email. I'm good at like responding to texts, but my email is like, I've never checked it in high school, so I'm working on it. But they send so many emails about like being in studies, and I'm like study. Here's an important one. Study. I'm not gonna like go through all of them. So
my least favorite thing about that is sometimes it'll be like they'll invite you to be in like an analysis of some sort. It's like you have to be a 35 to 37-year-old male, and I'm like, bruh,
that's what
I'm a 20-year-old female. Why are you sending this to me?
Like, see, why do I get all these? And I'm looking for my math quiz, which I had today. So don't get me started. I'll probably really cry. So.
Yeah, talk about the freaking math quiz. That is the one, like, I noticed that big difference, too. Like, you are, like, accountable for everything. Like, everything that has to do with you, like, you have to do it.
Yeah. And it's like, I feel like I'm responsible, like.
But it's a whole different level.
Yeah.
Like.
It's just, like, all the little things you have to think of, like, everything.
Yeah. Like. Oh, just wait till we start missing class and you have to email all your professors all the time. That is what...
I don't like missing class.
Oh, just you wait, baby girl.
I know.
Yeah. That's when it gets really hard. And, like, when you move out, too, it's just, like, every year I learned something completely different about myself. Like, my freshman year, it was all time management. Last year, it was, like, girl, you need to eat. Where do you grocery shop? What do you get for groceries? That's a whole different battle. That's something I still struggle with today.
I'm actually excited about that.
Grocery shopping?
Like, meal prepping stuff, because my senior year I was good at, like, I did meal prep really well. My senior year only, like, because I was ate, like, decently, but, and then you have to realize you actually have to actually eat, like, well to.
And, like, fuel.
Yeah. So, senior year I did that, and then since I got to the dorm, it's like,
it's impossible.
You can't do anything. There's no kitchen. I love the dorm, though. Super grateful for it. But
throw in a little kitchen. Come on.
Just give me like a
You got athletes in there.
Like a little gas stove top. Just
like
one.
When you're camping?
Yeah. Just give me something. A grill.
Camping.
A mini grill.
A George Foreman.
I'll take it.
Like, come on.
Yeah. So that's something I'm excited for, to have a table that I can work with.
Oh my God. Yeah. That was a big thing for me too. And it's nice just to have space. The dorms, like, I had a great time, but looking back to it, it really gives me, like, anxiety and PTSD. Yeah. Like, I could never... The dorms are just, like, about this size, literally. Like, 2 people should not be living in here.
It's crazy.
In this tiny little...
I love my roommate, and it's fun, but it's, like, I can't wait to have my bathroom, especially.
Oh, God, it's so fun.
There's some bathroom horror stories.
Callie.
I can't say it on camera.
Yeah, me and Callie had a moment in here talking about the boys' bathrooms. Disgraceful.
It's
just wait. Disgusting. Oh, God, I could just...
It's disgusting.
Boys are gross.
They're so gross.
God.
It's really gross. Wait, there was a really gross boy moment today that I can't remember.
Oh.
Wait.
Boys do a lot of gross things. Just wait until, God, I just am traumatized. When you get a boyfriend and they live on their own, oh my God. Just, like, don't ever go visit wherever they live.
I can't.
Disgusting. Just gross. You know who you are.
Clean your room.
Direct hit. Clean your bathroom.
Your toilet. That's gross.
So gross. I'm like, come on. And also, the thing that really gets me is the decor. Like, make it cute.
Dude, there's just no decor.
No.
Some of the boys' dorms rooms that we'd, like, go into, and, you know, when you're meeting everyone, they're like, oh, look at my room. I'm like, this is, like, a skeleton of a room.
Yeah, it's like a jail cell.
Nothing.
Not a darn thing.
No, seriously, it's terrible.
Yeah. Okay.
Boys.
Oh, please. Don't get me started on you, little stinker butt. Little girl over here. And now a word from our sponsor, Madison at Mad Lashes Salon and Boutique. What are you most excited about this? Oh, yeah, because you haven't done... Oh, this is so fun. You haven't done anything. Like, none of the fun bits. Like, oh, God, what are you most excited about?
Everything.
I'm
really excited to play in front of people, hopefully, or just run out and see all the people.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. I get, like, nervous, excited before, like, literally any game, no matter what. Like, even if it's, like, pickup, I get, like... nervous,
antsy.
Yeah. And so, but then it's like exciting. It's sports are so weird because I don't know who I was just talking to about it. Maybe it was one of the managers, but we were talking about how it's like your body doesn't know like you're doing sport. It's just like, oh, you're just running really hard. So it thinks that you're like sprinting away from something like life or death adrenaline situation. Yeah. And so it's like, that's so weird. Yeah. It's like my poor body.
I know, I've never thought about it that way.
And so I was just thinking about that for a little bit, and I was like, dang, that's so true. So you got to take care of it.
It's true.
You know?
Fuel. I'm so excited for you guys to travel for the first time.
I'm so excited to travel. To see. God. I've never been to New York, and I've never been.
Me saying that, like, I didn't go for the first time last year. I'm like, you've never been to New York?
Dang. What? So, yeah, I love traveling. God. I love, like.
So exciting.
Yeah. So. I'm really excited for that, and just to see everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I said, I want to travel.
Oh, my God, and it's so fun. Yeah. So, in the Big Ten, most schools have, like, a graduate, like how we have a graduate. And obviously, have you stayed at this one?
Yes, it's so
like,
nice.
Yeah, so it's decorated to, like, cater to the university. So, like, when we go visit the other Big Ten schools and they have graduates, they're, like, all personalized to this school. And I think it's so freaking cool.
That's awesome.
Indiana has one of the best ones. I think it's so freaking cute. And Michigan State has a good one too because they have like a lot of good men's basketball history there. It's so fun. You're gonna love it. And like getting on the plane.
I know. I really like car rides, like road trips. It's a weird thing, but I do because I like flying too, but I get a little nervous like at the beginning when you take off. But besides that, I like flying.
I think we drive to Des Moines when we play Drake.
There we go.
My hometown, if you're wondering.
Shout out to Jada's hometown.
Yeah. Shout out Des Moines. And it's now been taken over. It's Caitlin's hometown. Curses. But it's fine. Yeah, anyways, she's pretty cool.
I guess. But, what was I saying? Yeah, because I like watching movies, reading books.
Oh, my God, yeah. You're going to love traveling. It's seriously so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Flying over the night sky.
And I'm excited for, like, not having to be in, because don't you take, like, separate, like, planes and stuff? Like, that's going to be so nice.
We fly private.
Me who's never flown before.
You've never flown?
No, I have. Oh. Private, I mean.
Oh, private, yeah. I mean, it's just like a different lifestyle here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's going to be so cool.
Yeah.
Our freshman year, we had a lot of terrifying moments on the plane.
Oh, no. Don't tell me that.
No, not like while we were in air, like just on the plane because
we're in air.
Turbulence. like we would always get so many delays, or we would get on the plane and then we would be on there for hours. Like after we won the Big Ten tournament my freshman year, but to be fair, like we do live in the Midwest in the winter, so like but after we won the Big Tens my freshman year, we were literally stuck on the plane for like, I want to say an hour and a half.
That's terrible.
And we were like, we want to go home, like we want to celebrate.
Yeah.
We're stuck on this plane. We started like playing music and we made it really fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's gonna be so exciting.
I have I think it was, Boo Williams, like the tournament.
Oh, do I? Oh Lord, I've had some scary losses at Boo Williams.
We were playing at Boo Williams. I think it was, our flights were terrible on the way there, but on the way back, I think it was that we all like boarded the plane. No, it was on the way there. We all boarded the plane, and I hadn't committed yet, I don't think, but there was a bunch of college coaches like that I knew on the plane. I was getting super nervous because I'm like, oh my gosh, what if one of them sits by me and then I have to talk to him? It would be super awkward.
Yeah.
It's like and so it was super awkward, and there was some like kind of around me, and I'm sure it wasn't actually a big deal, but I was just thinking it was a big deal. And then we're sitting in the plane, and we're sitting some more, and they're like, okay, the pilot's running late, or the whatever. And then we're sitting there, I think it was like 2.5 hours. We were just sitting in the plane, and then someone gets in, he's like, the pilot just reached his maximum amount of hours, like, that he can fly, like, legally. So you guys are all going to have to get out and do something. So we were literally sitting in the plane for like 3 hours, and then we had to get out, and I forgot what it was, but it was terrible. And then we had to go stay at a hotel because they had to reschedule our flight for like 6 a.m. So we stayed at a hotel in the airport and slept. It was like 3 a.m. and we went to a hotel, and we had to get like a taxi. It was such a mess. And then we went to the hotel, slept for like 45 minutes, and then we got back to the airport. We were literally about to sleep in the airport, and then we ended up getting this hotel. Went back to the airport and got on the flight at like 6 or 7 a.m. It was so bad.
I would be so stressed out to be trapped on a plane for 3 hours.
I was I don't get really claustrophobic, but it's just like
if
everyone,
you're there for so long. Yeah.
It was hot, and you know how they have like the fake air blowing? It's like after 2 hours, you're just like, I'm like thinking about the air. I'm like, this is just gross.
Yeah, disgusting. Oh my God, traumatizing.
Yeah, that was so.
Hopefully it won't happen to us this year. And it's nice because sometimes we fly like smaller planes, but most of the time we get on them big planes and you got a whole row to yourself.
Oh no.
You can bring a little blanket, got your headphones.
Have you seen the little hammocks like in cars where they like hang them up? Oh my gosh, I would do some crazy things for one of those. I pay a lot of money. I mean, that's yeah.
Thank you.
Those look really comfortable.
That would be nice. I know. The nice part about like flying everywhere, besides like in-state, that's the only time we drive. So like we'll drive to Des Moines, but I think that's our only in-state away game. But our car ride is only like 20-30 minutes because we fly out of Cedar Rapids, so it's so nice. It's amazing.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Now a word from our sponsor, Emily at Salon Urban. My 3 fun questions for you. 1, what is your pregame ritual, like if you have one, or any superstitions? Go.
Okay. Pregame ritual. So I'm not really superstitious. I've learned that I have to be superstitious though. But that's
because of our team?
Yes, because of our team.
Girl.
Yes. And I will adapt to that.
Thank you.
And accept it. And pregame ritual, I mean, I usually just listen to music, hang out, get my stuff on, do my hair.
Period.
And
ball out
there. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's really nothing.
There's nothing like if you don't do it, you will freak.
No. I had.
Must be cool.
No, I was going to say I had some. Like, I kind of like forced myself to have some. I think like I saw a video of, I think it was like Michael Jordan or someone was like, yeah, I'd put my sock on the same way. I'm like, I'm going to put my sock on the same way every time. God. And then after a certain amount of time, I'm like, okay, so I just don't need to be doing that.
Yeah.
Because then it's just like, I think I make, like, mental excuses. I'm like, I'm just gonna
go. Wow. That's smart. My senior year in high school, I used to play with a penny in my shoe. Well, in my sock. It was a gift from one of my mom's work friend's daughter, Reagan. Tara, if you watch this, I love your kids. Anyways, but she gave it to me, and she said it was my lucky penny, and I was like, yes. And so I played with it in my sock. And we went undefeated in one state, so.
Do you still have the penny?
No, I don't know where it went. Dang. Yeah. If she finds another one, Tara,
I was gonna argue. I was gonna like be a little skeptical about it, but if you won every game,
yeah, makes sense.
It's got to be true.
Yeah. Okay. Second question: what is something about college basketball that would put a NARP into a coma? I didn't explain this in the last episode. A NARP is a non-athletic regular person. Now, not saying that people who don't play sports are not athletic. It's just the name of the thing. Yeah. I didn't come up with it. I didn't design it. There are lots of athletic people who don't play college basketball.
Yeah, facts.
Love you. Anyways, proceed.
I would put a NARP into a coma.
Yes.
Just like something that we have to do.
Mm-hmm. It could be like a drill or like anything.
Oh. There's a lot of stuff, I think. I think just... Oh, yeah. Ooh. You go.
No, you go first.
I choose you.
You're
Popcorn,
the guest.
Jada.
Okay, fine. I'll popcorn. Camp week.
Oh, that's a good one.
Camp week would put anyone. It almost puts us into a coma.
Yeah.
Terrible.
You know what? That's the best answer. That's also my answer. But if I had to pick another one, like if I didn't hear that, I was gonna say just like doing school also with basketball.
Yeah, the work-life balance.
Yeah, work-life balance. I think it would put an average NARP into a coma.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, I was just thinking about while driving here, because it's Thursday, so for normal college students who are of age, this would be like a thirsty Thursday for them. And I'm like, I'm just driving to go film my podcast, and then I'm going to go home to my dog and do some homework, and I'm like seeing all these girls out in their cute tops.
Okay,
yeah, that's why so many people are downtown.
I was scooting downtown. I have a scooter with my really big helmet, and there was a lot of people out, and I was like, huh.
Yeah, like, is there a special event?
Nobody looks at me, because
literally
I get a lot of looks. I'm like, I don't need it right now.
Me, when I was hanging outside of my car trying to get my parking ticket, because I stopped too far away from the stand. So I was hanging outside of my window, listening to Taylor Swift on full blast, and I was like, I hope literally nobody sees me right now, because this is disgusting.
That's like me in the dorms. Some of the stuff I'll go out there wearing, I'm like, you know what? That's me every day. I have like a headband like for when you wash your face, and it's like, and then I tie my hair in a certain way because the headband like will pull my hair back, and then it's a long process, but it doesn't look good. And then and then I have my teeth whitening thing in every once in a while. You just go out there, and if they see you, they see you. But
right, you just have to embrace it. It's
really just a game,
right? You know? That was me my freshman and sophomore year. I think I've gotten better, but I really used to pull up to Carver every single day in the most atrocious fits, like absolutely outrageous. Hair never done in the morning, which I still don't do it most days, but like it would be so bad. Like it would be to the point where I would just have like a bun this big on the side of my head, and the rest of my hair was like down.
I can picture it.
Yes, I would literally roll out of bed and be like, "What's up, guys?" Like. They're like, "Did you brush your hair?" I'm like, "No, I brushed my teeth and I mopeded here. What the freak is up?" Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyways, hopefully that's changed about me.
Yeah. No, you're good. Okay,
thanks. I try to be cute now.
Yeah.
Now that I'm old and have time. Okay, my third and final question for you. What is your Estela's order?
My Estela's order is a burrito, half steak, half chicken.
Ooh.
I like the fajita veggies. Oh, Spanish rice. Pico, fajita veggies, lettuce, cilantro, some more pico, salsa verde, a little bit of cheese. What else is there?
Queso?
I don't get the queso because it's extra, and I'm a cheap girl. So,
bruh.
If it's black card, sometimes I'll get queso.
Fair.
But I think that's it.
If it's black card, I treat myself to a nice little soda as well.
Yeah.
I get bougie. My thing is, I can't go to Estela's without getting guac and queso.
No.
Every time. It's been a while since I've updated you guys on my order, but I guess I'll just share it because I'm in the mood for telling.
Jada, what's your Estela's order?
Thank you so much for asking, Taylor Stremlow. So my order seriously hasn't changed, and it's the same thing whether I get a burrito or if I get tacos. So flour tortilla. I'm going to go like tacos because that's what I get most often. Flour tortilla, refried beans.
Shout out Coach Reyna, Wing and Whale.
Wing and Whale. I've been really country today. Sorry. Refried. How do you say it? Refried beans. Spanish rice. Then I'm going to go in with a queso every single time. Okay. I don't care if it's $1.25. Add it to my tab because it's that good. And then onion, guac, sour cream.
Oh, I do get sour cream too.
Steak. Every single time. Now, if I get a burrito, I might throw in a little bit of that corn salsa. Might throw in a little pico. Just because I feel like it's a bigger, like you got to kind of fill it a little more.
Oh my gosh. The burritos I get are like.
They're massive. This is so embarrassing. Every time I get a burrito from Estela's, I'm like, yeah, I'm probably just going to eat half and I'll probably save the other half for tomorrow or something, lunch. And then next thing you know, I'm like, damn.
I think I was there with my grandma one time and she's like, dang, like at least you'll have leftovers for tomorrow. I was like, so true, grandma. And then we finished and she like had a half a bowl and I was like,
you must not be familiar with my game.
There's nothing left.
And I'm the worst car eater ever. Every time I go get food, I eat in my car. And so I'll just be in my car. I'm like, again, I hope nobody sees me because I'm like, I have like I just get so excited all over my face.
I think we're both equally, like we're both really passionate about food.
We are.
I love food. Like in the dining hall, if it's on my plate, if I'm walking around and there's something on my plate, I'm like,
oh, I'm going to eat it.
It's a crab rangoon. I just want to make sure it's good.
Yeah.
Before I sit down.
Exactly.
And then decide it's not good and get something else. So.
Good point.
Yeah.
Do you eat at the dining hall a lot?
Yeah.
I never did my freshman year.
No. I love it.
Christmas break, winter break, I'm coming to the dining hall. You guys are going to take me.
I'll treat you.
I need to run it back.
I actually love the dining hall.
Really?
I do. Like I said, I like saving money, and it's like over the summer, if I could use my swipes and then spend Black Card on like groceries, I would do that.
You're so smart. Thanks. My freshman year, I was a DoorDash queen.
Okay.
Naughty. Bad girl. That's my advice. Don't DoorDash your freshman year.
To, my couponing days, just got to do what you got to do.
Exactly. Yeah. You got to do what you got to do to get the job done.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to share? Any funny stories, fun facts?
Funny stories, funny facts.
If hands, questions for Jade's, anything.
Jada, what is something you're most excited for this year? Ooh. Now that you've been there and done that.
Been there, done that, man. I am the most excited for our Thanksgiving trip. We're going to Cancun.
Yes, we are.
It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. Last year we went to Florida, and it was good. It was a lot of fun. But I think Cancun's going to be better. Yeah. And I'm also just excited to be with all of you guys because you're new, and I think it's going to be so cute to watch you guys just like embrace it all for the first time, all the highs and the lows. I love helping you guys out. When you ask me questions, I secretly enjoy it. Yeah. So I'm excited to just watch you guys be cute.
I can't wait either to be
cute. Okay. Well, thank you, Taylor, for joining me and dealing with me.
Thanks for having
me. And what? Troublemaker.
Shout out Antoinette out there.
Slay, my queen. And thank you guys for watching, and we will be back next Tuesday.